Hey VC, Jeff here again. Yes, again. I decided it's time to do another contest video entry because there's a lot of contests going on that I'm forgetting about, and some of them are coming up with deadlines very soon. So I want to knock some of these out that I could do. This is one that actually has been going on for a couple months. I think it was supposed to end, and I guess I thought I missed it. And turns out that it ends in a couple days, and so I'm going to go ahead and jump on board because I'll say it's easy, but it's not easy. I'll tell you why in a second. So anyway, this is for Patrick over at the Vinyl Archivist. Yeah, check out Patrick. He's over 600 subscribers now. He was pushing to 500 and has, like I said, a contest been going on since I think March. And anyway, so he's pushed over 6. What he wants to see is to name your favorite Beatles cover, a band that has covered a Beatles song that is your favorite. Now, I think that's pretty hard because I have yet to really meet a Beatles cover that I don't like, and it's hard to rank things like that. So it's really kind of tough. While easy though, what I'm going to do is I don't have a favorite. I like most all of them. I mean, when you take classics from the Beatles and you have a band that you enjoy or like redo them, you're gonna like them, and so it's hard to really rank that. And I guess why I kind of have a hard time doing ranking videos. Sometimes it's just hard. It's just hard to say this is my favorite because tomorrow it may not be. I'm going to show a couple though that are ranked up there that I really enjoy, and go from there. First off, I'm going to start with some vinyl. This is brand new. Just came out. Inspirations, Saxon. I love Saxon. So when Saxon does a cover album, chances are I'm going to love it, and I do. And they do Paperback Rider on here. It is on the front here. They got all these pictures of different bands, and of course they've got the Fab Four right there. But yeah, of course they're going to do it's going to have that metal feel that Saxon does. But I like that song. I love that song. One of my favorite songs by the Beatles, and it's great to see one of my favorite bands do it. Another one of my favorite songs, which actually my band has jammed to but never played live, is this one is Johnny Van Zandt. Now Johnny Van Zandt, of course, the younger brother of Ronnie Van Zandt, and he replaced Ronnie when he passed away in the plane crash that for Leonard Skinner. He passed away in that, and his brother Johnny eventually stepped up in '87 and then later in '91 to fill the position permanently, and has been with Skinner ever since. But this is one of his early solo albums, his actual second album, Take Two, and on here he does a cover of Baby, You Can Drive My Car. Great song, and he has a cool rockin'. He kind of has a country flair, but that's only because you associate his voice with, Southern rock. And at this time when he was doing these solo albums, he wasn't the first album had like a Southern rockish flair or classic rock. This one kind of has a classic rock flair, and then he kind of went more into a harder rock feel at various times. But that particular version, it's just a solid rock and roll song. Really great stuff. All right, the next two, these are just CDs. I'm not going to do a whole lot just here, but this one actually I just made a video for. I don't know if it'll be posted before or after this video, but this just came in. This is the reissue of the Christian band Blood Goods album, Dangerously Close. So you got Oz Fox there from Stryper, even played with them on this album. This was their latest album, and again, this is 7, 8 years old now, but it was reissued on vinyl and reissued on CD. And when they reissued the CD, they included the European-only bonus track that came out on the CD, "The Word" by the Beatles. And so it's a really cool rendition because you can't even. There you go. Because I love this band, and again, it's kind of metallic, but it's very cool version. So I really enjoy that. Now you got one of my favorite people that I mention all the time, Neil Morse. You got Mike Portnoy on drums, Randy George on bass. They've done a bunch of these albums called their cover albums. This is cover to cover. The second one is called cover to cover, and then the third one is cover to cover, and the E's are threes. That one was released on vinyl. These two just got reissued on vinyl. They're in the mail to me. I kind of was thinking, wouldn't it be funny if they showed up today before I made the video? But when the mailman came and they weren't here, I looked at the tracking real quick and realized they're still sitting in Tennessee. Anyway, coming out on vinyl soon. But I have the CD, and on here they do Maybe I'm Amazed, if you can see that. Weird background color. Maybe I'm Amazed. Another one of my favorite songs. Neil Morse and them are big into the Beatles. So big so that they did a tribute band. This is Mike Portnoy and Neil Morse. Paul Gilbert, you know, from Racer X fame. Matt Bissonette is on here, brother of Greg Bissonette, the drummer from David Lee Roth and all those other bands. Anyway, they did a live show, 2 CDs crammed full called Yellow Matter Custard. And of course, they mimic and play all Beatles tunes. A little bit later, 3 of the 4 guys got back together and with a different bass player, and they did Yellow Matter Custard another night in New York. And so they did another 2 full show CDs worth of tunes, another tribute to the Beatles. So that's great because it's like hearing tribute. It is a tribute band to the Beatles. So great stuff, great covers of all of it by great musicians. That's all though I'm going to share. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that'll get me in. Thanks, Patrick, for the contest, and count me in, and I will see you all later. Rock on and rock hard.